Good morning, YouTube. So this will be my first vlog style video, and just wanted to share with you guys what we'll be doing today since it's my day off on a Thursday. I'm off every other Thursday, so just wanted to share with you guys a day in my life almost, on a day off at least. And today the plan is to meet up with a friend. His name's Carl, and he bought a new car, so we're gonna reveal what that car is. And we're also gonna have lunch at a Brazilian steakhouse called Galpo, I think. I'll put the name in the video, but I'm excited for that. It's gonna be some good steak. Let's go take a ride. Gotta love that. No lights on the dash, just clean. But if you can spot the issue, it's the poor gas mileage. Almost need to fill up already. But that's the life of a V8 M3. So we're on the way to the Brazilian steakhouse. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. I'm just ready to eat. I think it's all you can eat, so we're gonna hopefully stuff ourselves full. Not good for my New Year's diet, but it's okay. We'll just call it a cheat day today. Valves closed. And here is the valves open. All right, we have made it to the steakhouse. This is Carl. This is his new car. BMW 650i M Sport model. Looks great. Hey, what's up, Carl?
What's up?
Looks great, man.
Yeah, thank you.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good morning. Her backseat space kind of is like a limo here.
Yeah.
Wow, very fancy. Kind of reminds me of the 7 Series. You got your own climate control setup back here. Heated seats. Or is there also cooled seats too?
Only on the front.
Only on the front? Oh, okay. Heated
also
and
move
cooled.
the seats from here.
Oh man, that's so cool. Yeah, I like your seats are definitely better than mine. It's got perforated leather, so there's little holes to kind of help with venting or cooling. Oh, this iDrive is a little older. I know this one. This is a CIC. Yeah.
Yep. I just coded the
sport displays.
the sport displays,
Nice.
and
Looks like it goes all the way to 480 horsepower and torque. Oh yeah. I like the display here. And as you can see right there, heads-up display. Just like in the old 3 Series I had. Really nice. The M Sport model has a really good steering wheel too. The leather on this one's really soft and supple. And here's the V8 twin turbo N63 TU or something? Yeah. This engine is a V8 twin turbo, very compact. As you can see,
it's really hot.
no space to work on here. Oh, nice. We got the engine cover off. And I love that you can see the turbos, the twin turbos right there. Dang, that's easy to work on the turbos. It's just up here. It's not on the bottom of the car.
The alternator here.
Nice. Alternators right there. Easy to work on. I think this is liquid cooled, or intercooler, huh?
Yeah.
It looks
some
like
sort of,
liquid intercoolers. In oxygen sensors up top is very easy to access. These are probably your air boxes.
Airbox, yeah.
And maybe more air boxes.
Could be.
I'm not sure. Double airbox setup. Or quadruple airboxes.
Does it have 2 ECU or?
These are either ECUs or I think they are ECUs. Yeah, you can tell because these connectors look very familiar. But I wonder why there's 2 of them. Yeah, one for each bank, I guess. So Carl today is gonna have me change the brake pads since they haven't been changed yet. So we'll do that later after lunch. But first, we eat. for treating me out. That was a really wonderful lunch. So much meat, so much food, all you can eat. I'm super stuffed right now, but we're heading back to my place and we're gonna go ahead and change Carl's brake pads on his 650i Gran Coupe BMW. Great. Ready? Oh, go ahead. So yeah, that was fun. We did a couple of little pulls there. He does have a twin turbo V8 with 440 horsepower, I believe, and a lot of torque. So once we get that thing tuned and put some bolt-ons on it, that thing's gonna be really fast, and it's gonna sound really good too. So Carl's new BMW has O2 sensor issues. That's why he's got limp mode earlier. So we need to figure out which O2 sensor is the wrong or is broken. Luckily they're up top here. We read the codes and it looked like it was two of the O2 sensors, but we can't figure out which ones they are. So we might just end up replacing all of them. Yeah, there's two of them under the airbox. So we couldn't find the O2 sensor today. They didn't have it in stock at the Advanced Auto Parts store, so we're just gonna do the brake pads today. And then we'll do the O2 sensor tomorrow. So we're getting off the wheels, 17 millimeter lug bolts. This one's on there pretty good.
There you go.
That one's rusted pretty good. Carl's BMW is tricky because it has the electronic parking brake, so it's not as simple as putting a C-clamp and taking it out, but we'll have to deactivate or manually deactivate the electronic parking brake, which is right here in the back. So we just basically ground down this tool to make it a little bit slimmer. Now we'll see if it fits.
We finished.
Okay, we finally finished one brake, the rear one. Took a little bit of trial and error to figure out how to disengage the parking brake manually, but we did it. Just requires a couple of T30 and T40 screws. Now we're tightening the brake caliper guide pins. Let's see how my good kick is. Ooh, yeah. Almost. We did it. So this is our custom-made 15 millimeter wrench. We just cut it in half so that we can slip it inside and actually fit it without having to go to the parts store and get a skinnier 15 millimeter. So it's a 15 and a 13 mil to get the caliper out. The electronic park brake actuator thing or motor. And this is two T30 screws to take this off. And then you get to this point right here. And then you use a T45 socket on the center of it right here. And then you just manually rotate it clockwise until you hit the end, or you hit the resistance, and this allows you to compress the piston without so much effort. And then you just put everything back together and you'll be able to fit your new brake pads in. So I'm just going clockwise towards the right. So there you go, I hit the resistance, I hit the end. Now I can compress this piece right here. So here we go. As you can see, I can compress the piston a lot easier now to fit the new brake pads. But before that, I'm just gonna clean it first so that we don't get any squealing noises. So we're on to the front now. We did the rears, and luckily the parking brake, everything works. So now we get to do the fronts without having to worry about the parking brake, which is nice. Okay, so we're gonna bust out the bigger breaker bar here. So hopefully we can get it loose. 2. Oh, man, what the heck did they use to tighten this? That's not the neighbor. There it is. So I'm just doing the front brake pads now, and they're a lot easier. It's just traditional BMW style, like on my M3 and the 335. You just compress the piston and then slap the new pads on. Pretty easy. So we'll get back to you when we finish. Okay, so we finished installing all the brake pads. So now I'm going to torque the wheels down so that they don't come off when we drive it. And then we're going to bed in the brake pads. Whew, one more. So now that we've torqued down the wheels, we're just going to put away all the tools, and then we're going to go out for a drive, bed in the brake pads, and then have dinner. Okay, so now we're taking the 650i on a test drive, and then we're going to bed in the brakes, which involve 5 hard brakings from 50 miles per hour to 10 miles per hour. And you have to really crush those brakes. So we'll do it when we get in a straightaway with no traffic, so we don't disrupt traffic while we do that.
Am I gonna have to record it?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna like choke on the seatbelt.
Okay, brace yourself. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Smell a little bit of brakes. Nice.
Oh.
3, 2, 1, and there we go. Okay. Now
I smell rubber.
yeah, that's the brakes and tires. Okay, now we need to go cruise around and let the brakes cool off.
No more shaking.
Yeah, it's no more shaking. It's nice.
Select gear.
When you're in a stoplight, put it in neutral and don't put your foot on the brake, because you're gonna put pad marks on the brakes when you are holding it too hard on the brakes while it's hot. You're gonna put imprints on the rotors. This car feels pretty peppy. I think it needs a tune-up because it doesn't feel like it's getting a full amount of boost, or it doesn't feel dramatically fast. It feels smooth, very smooth. This car feels really good in terms of driving dynamics and comfort. Sportiness is almost there too. It's an electronic steering rack, so it doesn't feel as communicative as the M3, which is hydraulic steering, but still feels good and very responsive. I like the DCT transmission better, but the 8-speed automatic from ZF is really nice. The downshifts are instant, the upshifts are instant.
That's cool. It has like this wiring sound.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like a supercharger almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
What is
once he gets either an intake or exhaust and some bolt-ons and some tunes, this is really going to be very powerful. And it needs a tune-up, I believe. Like maybe spark plugs, ignition coils, or maybe fixing that O2 sensor issue. And he should be much stronger response. Let's see if I do a pull here. What do you get on the numbers here? 480 horsepower. Wow. I don't believe it. It's saying it's 480 horsepower, 480 torque. It doesn't feel like it, or maybe it's so smooth. But yeah, this sports display, I don't know if it's super accurate, but it is cool to have it there. But even right now, it feels pretty quick and peppy, partly due to the transmission and just the fact that it's a V8 with twin turbos. So that's Carl's car. He's heading home now. We just finished dinner at Boudin's. Had some clam chowder and some sandwiches, tuna sandwich. I'm gonna see him again tomorrow. He's gonna buy the oxygen sensors, the correct part, and then we're gonna do the oxygen sensors tomorrow. So I'll make a video on that as well. But for now, we're gonna be signing out on this video. Thank you guys for watching this vlog style video from me. It's my first time making one. Leave any comments below on any feedback you have for my video style. Let me know if you want to see more of this type of video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Good night.